One second. Hello, very good evening, guys. Welcome to Byju's exam prep. Very good evening, all of you. I hope everyone is fine, good. So today we're going to discuss a very important topic, which is important for all the mechanical students. That is, what is the best career opportunities in the mechanical branch using the GATE score. Now, it's very important. You should be knowing, like, by giving GATE examination, you are not only limited to selected PSUs or the master's program. There are some other opportunities that you need to understand. Hello, good evening, Vidyut. Good evening. How are you? Hello, Mithun. Good evening. After a long time, many students are joining. Yes, very good evening, all of you. Before starting the session, please do clarify my audio and video is all good, all perfect, so that we can start off the session. Yes, Mithun, Vidyut, all good. Okay. So, like I told you, just like the topic suggests you, I will be discussing, it won't be a lengthy session. It will be hardly 20-25 minutes lengthy session, right? And I'll be discussing about some opportunities that you need to concentrate by giving the GATE examination. There are a lot many opportunities that you can get into by getting a good GATE score, right? And I'll be doing some rough analysis of the last year also, so that you will be getting a rough idea how many opportunities were there if you have given the last year's GATE, and definitely that will be boosting up your morale for the GATE preparation, because now you are on track. If you are planning for GATE 2025, definitely now you have studied, completed some subjects, or you might be studying for the last, you might have started last week only, but definitely this is very crucial time now if you are planning for 2025. Okay, so now let's begin the session so that we can understand a very important discussion. Now, before starting the session, let's quickly tell you a very important update. We have already launched a Resultant platform for all of your students, for all the GATE and for all mechanical and civil students. Those who are not yet enrolled to us, you can do subscribe to our channel on the YouTube, so that you can get the latest updates, very important information and motivational videos to excel your GATE examination. Okay. Now, everyone might have seen me. You can do connect with me on my Telegram channel also, that is Mechanical by Suraj, and also you can do drop me a mail, that is suraj@resultant.in. Alright, and this is the subject which I usually deal with, GATE and ESE segment. Okay, now first and the very important opportunities that everyone might be knowing about, the PSUs. Okay, so can you tell me, last year, if I talk about GATE 2023, and I'm not talking about 24 this year, I'm talking about 23. How many PSUs have recruited for GATE mechanical? Or I can say this year also they are taking last year's GATE and this year's GATE 2024. There are a lot many PSUs. They are every year hiring for mechanical. And the interesting part is, if you see 3 years back, mechanical examination, the GATE examination of mechanical were performed on two shifts, afternoon and forenoon session. But now, because the students have slightly less, but the thing is, the opportunities are almost the same. So that means if you are giving slight additional effort, you will be getting a very good rank in GATE examination, and you can get into the top PSU. This is a very important reality that you need to understand. If I try to rewind 2021, 3 or 4 years back, mechanical GATE paper used to have two sets every time. Okay, for the last 2 years we are having only single set paper, right? And that is definitely a good sign. If you are a serious aspirant, right, you can get a single digit rank just by getting a proper plan, a disciplined way. Then only you will be able to get a single digit rank, and by getting a single digit rank, you will be able to get into the top PSU. Acha, tell me which is the best PSU that mechanical students should be settling out if you are getting a multiple opportunities. Can you tell me in the comment section which PSU you are planning for or you are aiming to get into? Yes, Mithun, Vidyut, which PSU you are planning or what is your dream PSU? Let's hear out from your side in the comment section. IOCL, NTPC, ONGC or EIL, any other? Yes. What is your dream PSU? Let us hear out from your side. And it definitely, let's make this a very interesting session and interacting one. Yes. What is your target? Because definitely you might have had some basic idea, or you might have planned something like, I need to get into NTPC or IOCL or ONGC, right? If I talk about ONGC, Tornado is planning for ONGC, and that is definitely a very good Now, one of my junior from my same college, he is now working in ONGC only, right? And we used to have chat on like every weekend or bi-weekly basis. The best part of ONGC is they are usually sending their employees for foreign training program, right? The profile of the ONGC is very good, but the thing is, it is slightly, if you are getting an onshore, the work life balance will be slightly difficult, right? If you are getting an offshore, definitely that will be a good one. Okay, but the thing is, my personal recommendation is, if you are getting a chance that I want to get into the PSU, I will recommend you should be going for NTPC, right? NTPC or IOCL, right? ONGC is definitely the best thing. The highest package is given by ONGC, but if I say from career perspective, from mechanical career perspective, a person recommend you should be planning for NTPC, right? The most we can say negative point of NTPC, normally the NTPC sites are local or based on the outer area. It won't be in the proper city. If you have seen any NTPC, if you are near about to any village area, you might have seen the NTPC plant. They are always located far away from the city. But the thing is, the facilities that they will be giving inside their township will be very good. So personally, I would recommend you should be going for NTPC, then IOCL, then ONGC. You can switch from 2 to 3 or 3 to 2, right? But personally, NTPC should be your first preference if you are a mechanical student. Okay, now let us talk about what are the different PSUs which have planned for the like last year 2023. These many PSUs have made mechanical branch to be eligible to get into their organization, right? And that's a long list. Might be the numbers might be in a single digit, but if I say IOCL, NTPC, ONGC, these three PSUs were having a good number of vacancies for the mechanical students, and definitely you should be targeting these three PSUs on the first list. Okay, if you're getting a single digit rank, personally I would recommend you should be going for from career perspective, right? If you want to be in a technical segment and later on after 5 years or 10 years, then NTPC actually what happens, they are sending their employees for the mass we can say management program. Usually top PSUs Maharatnas are having a tie-ups with different IMs also. Okay, so what they do, they try to train their employees with a PGDM course or an executive MBA for 1 year MBA, and definitely that will be, everything will be taken care by the PSU. But the thing is, you should be there for at least 5 to 10 years in that same PSU, right? So personally, I will recommend you NTPC, IOCL, ONGC. ONGC, if you want to enjoy your life, if you're not bothered about anything, if you want to travel a lot, ONGC will be your very good. Along with the technical aspect, you will be after every 3-4 years, you will be placed in one side to other side. Okay, if you want to settle out, you can go for NTPC and you can settle for one plant for the entire life, or maximum 2 or 3 transfer, not more than that. Okay, fine. So apart from this, can you tell me, apart from this, there are a lot many PSUs which are taking their own examination, we are conducting their own examination, and the pattern of paper is much lower than that of GATE. That means if you are planning for GATE examination, if you are preparing very seriously for GATE examination, definitely you are also preparing for lot many other examination. Let me show you some PSUs which are hiring from GATE score and which are conducting their own examination. Let us see some different PSUs. If I talk about EIL, ONGC and NALCO, they have, if I talk about the last year's and this year's collectively, if I talk about EIL, they are usually hiring mechanical every year. Mechanical is, that is the reason always we said mechanical and almost civil is considered to be the evergreen branch, right? Because many PSUs still are recruiting from this core domain. Okay, EIL 43, ONGC 29, NALCO 277. It's a very big number if I try to compare with other branches. So mechanical students, gear up guys. Last year's GATE score they have taken. So definitely you should be planning for a GATE 2025, and you should be very much concentrated. Students are now becoming, the mechanical students are enrolling, very less number of students are enrolling to GATE examination. That is your plus point. Hana, that is your plus point. You can just by giving a slight additional effort, you can get into the dream PSU. If I talk about THTC 100 post mechanical branch using the GATE score. Now, after this, all the PSU now I'm telling you are conducting their own examination. If I talk about RFCL, Rama Gundam Fertilizers and Chemical Limited, 86 post mechanical is eligible. Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited, mechanical branch, 81 posts. NTPC have conducting their own examination. Apart from GATE examination, they are also conducted own examination, which have made mechanical to be eligible. Apart from this, Indian Coast Guard and FACT, it's a fertilization company where mechanical is also. Basically, mechanical and chemical are the top branches which is being hired by FACT. Because my a relative is working over there. He's a senior deputy manager, so he usually tell about mechanical, chemical and civil. These are the three branches which they are usually hiring in FACT. Okay, now if I talk about the next, Indian Army, yes, there are a lot many opportunities for mechanical, right? For Indian Navy, again mechanical. Brahmaputra Valley Fertilizer Corporation Limited, mechanical. Oil India Limited and Punjab State Service Subordinated Service Selection Committee, again mechanical. So these are the different government sector which are taking the mechanical students, right? If you are planning for these PSUs, if you have given at least one time, you have prepared for the GATE examination seriously, then you will be able to get into any one of this government organization very easily. But one thing that you have to do is you have to be consistent enough. You have to continue your preparation. You should not be like, I'm getting a very low marks in mock test. No problem. If you're getting a low marks in mock test, you should be identifying your mistakes. You should be working on that, and then you should be improving your understanding level. Okay, right? Okay, now let us talk about, these are some government sector, the job oriented. Now if I talk about R&D sector. In R&D sector also, in research and development, definitely you might have heard about DRDO and ISRO. These are the two government organizations which are hiring the engineers through GATE score and also through their own examination. Definitely you might have heard about this DRDO, ISRO. CSIR labs, it's not every time they are hiring mechanical, but after every 2-3 years they are hiring mechanical. But DRDO and ISRO, every year they are hiring mechanical engineers through the GATE examination, guys. So that is why I always tell you, GATE examination doesn't mean only 3-4 PSUs or MTech. If you are actually getting the idea, right? Because many students, what happens, they are getting a very good score, but because of lack of knowledge, because of lack of understanding, they are not able to get into the different other opportunities which they can easily avail. So it's very important. Apart from the top PSU, there are a lot many other opportunities that you should be concentrating, which they are hiring from the GATE examination. Sometimes they are conducting their own examination. You have to go through this. Okay, apart from R&D, definitely you might have heard about the master's program, MTech, and sometimes you can go for MTech plus PhD, combination of that. Now, definitely different IITs, NITs, IAC, you know about this, right? But I will recommend you, if you are planning for IITs, try to only concentrate for the top 5 IITs, not top 7, top 5 IITs you should be considering, and that too the core sectors or we can say renewable sector. You can definitely get into this. Why I'm saying renewable sector? Because nowadays many government organizations, many startup along with the government tie-up, they are starting some R&D, research and development organization in the we can say EV sector or automobile. If I talk about hydrogen power vehicle, we can go for renewable sources of energies. So it's very important, if you are planning for masters, you try to select that branch which is much more industrial oriented, job oriented, not for research oriented. If you want to get into the top MNCs, my personal recommendation is try to take that branch which is more of an industrial or job oriented. Okay, rather than taking a research based branch, you try to take that branch which is much more job oriented. Let me give a perfect example: electric vehicle. EV is a sector which almost is coming to saturation, but the thing is, now we are talking about some enhancement or increasing the efficiency of the electric vehicle batteries. Okay, fine. So it's very important you try to work on BMS, battery management system. It's a very hot topic for EV sectors. If I can go for hydrogen powered vehicles, we can go for the renewable sources of energies, because now the conventional sources of energies are about to become the resources are very less, so we are switching to the alternate, or we can say renewable source of energy. So if you are an expertise in that, definitely you will be getting into some government projects, you can get into some startups, right? You can get into some research based organization linked with the government sector. Okay, so it's very important to try to select IITs or different NITs. Apart from this, you might be knowing about that GATE score is also applicable in some foreign universities in Singapore, right? That is NTU. Okay, you might have heard about this NTU Singapore, which is a very having a very good global ranking. I think it is having a single digit rank in the global ranking, right? Apart from this, we are having NUS Singapore, right? And we are having TU, that is Technical University of Mushin, right? So these are some foreign universities which are taking the GATE score to get that scholarship, right? Okay, so apart from this, are there any private sectors which are taking the GATE score? Is anyone who can tell me? Parth, Tornado, Mithun, Vidyut, any private sector you might have heard about that they are taking the GATE score? Last year, I can say that they're not directly recruiting from the GATE score, but yes, they are giving the weightage to the GATE score. Okay, let me tell you, L&T, Larsen and Toubro are considering the GATE score while they are taking the interview. Normally, what happens is L&T usually go for an off-campus or offline drive where they are shortlisting the candidates based on the GATE score also. Okay, Mahindra, Tata Power also consider the GATE score, right? But they are, I'm again repeating, they are not taking directly from the GATE score. There will be some weightage for the GATE score to shortlist yourself, because if you are having a good GATE score, they will be directly knowing that you are having a strong technical knowledge. You will be having a strong technical knowledge, so they will only be bothered about your communication skills or how you are performing in the HR round. That is important, right? Or in GD, how you're preferring group discussion. But if you're having good GATE score, that will be having a very good impact, right? So it's very important. Not only L&T or Mahindra or Tata Power, there are other private sectors, but they are not every year hiring. Okay, it's not like every year they will be hiring, but L&T and Tata Power, I've seen that they are hiring almost on every year basis. So you should be visiting their official websites when they are going for that offline or off-campus placement drive. They are usually conducting that, right? And if you're having good GATE score, because you have to upload your document, they will be having that column where they'll be asking about the GATE score, and based on that, they could shortlist your name on the final round of interview. Okay, so it's very important. So GATE, by GATE examination, you are not limited yourself to different selected PSUs. Different, almost a lengthy list of PSUs are there, IITs, NITs, foreign universities. Along with that, there are some state government organizations which are also taking the GATE score for the direct recruitment, right? Not, they are not taking interview also, just they will be taking your GATE scorecard, and based on their score, they will be selecting you, right? So that is also very important. So these are some very good opportunities that you should be, and I've only talked about mechanical branch. The complete list that I have shown you, this is for only mechanical students, right? So definitely now you should be very much motivated that I need to crack GATE, I need to get under 50 rank, right? And definitely you will be able to get any PSU which you like. But the thing is, you have to work very hard, because if you're not working hard, if you are not having that patience, that consistency is not there, then definitely your seat will be grabbed by some other candidate, right? It's all about relative competition. Okay, how much you are performing better with the other aspirant, that is very important. Okay, if the GATE paper is difficult, it will be difficult to each and every student, right? So do not worry about that, sir. Gate paper the बहुत difficult. Last year was very difficult. Next year IT Roorkee is conducting, so they might be taking easy. The gate paper is easy or difficult, that is secondary. Your preparation should be better than the other candidates. That should be the, because this is all about a relative competition. It's not an absolute competition, it's a relative competition. Let us suppose a very difficult paper, and if you're scoring 81 marks and you're getting an all India rank 1, that is also a good thing. Okay, so remember one thing, it's a relative competition. You must be better than other aspirant, other candidate. Then only you will be excelling in this examination. Okay, so that's it from my side. I hope you got that very small update about the different opportunities that you are actually going to explore next year after the GATE 2025. Okay, so that's it from my side. I hope you all enjoyed this session. Do like this video and do share this video to all of your friends, because this is a new channel for you guys, because this is India's first faculty driven platform, which where we faculty is a management, right? So we are planning the sessions, we are executing it, and we are delivering it. So everything is being done by us. So that is the reason we want your support just by subscribing to this channel. Okay, yes. How many months you need to get into PSU? Tornado, actually that depends upon how much vacancy are there in that category. You got different PSU. There might be some PSUs which are only, sometimes what happens is they are having general and OBC, or general SO and ST only, or general SC and ST. So it depends like how much is the vacancy, right? And definitely you can get into the PSU after the releasing of the notification. But yes, I will recommend you try to give your best, right? You should know, if I tell you you should be aiming for 60 marks, then definitely you will be scoring 50. So always remember that you should always hire a big number, then only you will be able to get near about to that number. Okay, clear, Donado? One more thing, one suggestion is, let us suppose if you are not able to get into that PSU, right? No worries. If you want a government job, let me tell you, if you want to get a government job, right, and if you are below 24 25, right, you can go for one more chance, one more time, because normally 25 26 is the year up to which maximum PSUs are, upper age limit is 25 to 26 years, right, for general candidates. Okay, and let us suppose if you have crossed that number also, let's say you are 26 or 27 years of old, lot many PSUs are you are not eligible due to that age limit. You can do masters, right? You can go for integrated masters plus PhD, because if you are completing the PhD before 30 years, there is a possibility that you can become an assistant professor in the NITs or IITs, provided you are doing your PhD from the IITs. Okay, if you are completing your PhD below 31 or 32 years of age, there is a possibility that you can get into the government organization, that could be central or state. Definitely that is also a very good thing, but for that you have to do a lot many hard work. Okay, it's not an easy task, right? Masters is very much easier, but PhD is slightly difficult. It's required dedication, 5 to 6 years of dedication must be given, but yes, at the end result is very much fruitful. Okay, that's it from my side. Hello Arun, too early for the next class. Okay, so thank you guys, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel, because it's your channel, it's your we can say one-stop solution for the GATE and ESE preparation for civil and mechanical students. Okay, thank you guys, bye bye, take care, stay safe, and enjoy your day with Resultant. Thank you.